Hey magical people, welcome back to the channel. For everyone who's new here, my name is Tiffany, and so I tried to record this video yesterday and things just were not going right. So here we are on Tuesday. So a little astrological forecast. So Neptune just moved out of Pisces into Aries on March 30th, and this is ending and beginning a 165-year cycle. So this new expansive chapter is really about stepping into your boldness and no longer sitting on the sidelines and waiting for signs. It is now about becoming the sign. So become the sign that you are actively seeking. So this is also about taking a more active approach in your life, because Neptune and Pisces is very much like a dreamy but also an illusionary energy, and Aries is kind of the exact opposite of that. So Aries is quick, it's bold, it is headstrong, it is the get shit done sign, and often they worry about the details later. So really what I was getting with this was understanding and living your truth and getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And as I was meditating yesterday, I was seeing somebody trying to stand on one of those kind of like a balancing board. It was like almost like a wheel was underneath it, but then there was a plank on top. And this person was like trying to straddle this board, and they were also trying to reach up for fruit. So some of you may be in a period of your life where you are trying to juggle something to kind of keep some order in your life while also trying to attain more up leveling for your expansion, for your growth. So this energy is also helping you curate that to be able to have the quick action and the boldness to move forward with what it is that you want in your life. So, without further ado, let's get into the cards, shall we? All right. Spirit, let's flip that. Spirit guides, ancestors, what messages do we have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? All right. Feminine energy, a moonlit dance. Love that. So at this time, a lot of you may be tapping into some sacral chakra work, really expanding that flow energy to be able to really open up a new cycle, receiving frequency at the bottom of the deck. And we have endings with the red door. And spirit and ascension, which totally makes sense with that vision that I was seeing. So some of you may be ending a cycle coming out of eclipse season, or you are wrapping up a cycle that is asking you to be more bold and assertive, and we have get curious at the bottom of the deck here. So a lot of you may have visions or dreams, and you might be in that in-between stage of making your dreams a reality. And the way to tap into that really is through dancing, creative energy. And oftentimes when we are moving or we are just stepping into our creativeness, that is when those downloads start to come in. And it often helps us to create a whole new reality. But I'm also feeling that there is something that is in need of letting go and being shed. And whether that be relationships, patterns, workplaces, I feel some of you, your environments are asking to be shifted to really make sure that you are tapping into your highest soul's growth. Let's get some from the tarot, shall we? Spirit. Oh. What other messages are here? Definitely closing up and wrapping up the cycle. A lot of fire. Ten of Swords came out in reversed. And then Spirit, can I get one more? Okay. So some of you may be shifting spaces within your physical environment, because we do have a Pentacles card at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles. And I'm also seeing that some of you may be struggling to release something, or struggling to find a way to make this new reality tangible. We have the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Wands at the top of the reading here, which is really great expansive energy. And this is also about having courage and opening up to new frequencies. And it can often be a little challenging when we're so used to operating in a specific frequency to be able to hold our reality. But this is asking you to step out of the unknown, get uncomfortable. And of course, in a practical and safe way, but some of you may be learning some new things. And again, moving is coming up really big here. But I also sense that there's a career shift happening. And some of you may be asking yourself, is what I'm doing really fulfilling me to my core? Is this something that I can see myself doing for the next 5-10 years? What is it that I can really hone in on and allow myself to be passionate and expand to help others? And the wheel is asking you to let go of dead weight. You kind of see down here, and then she is just rising in that ascension. And it's also balancing the light and the dark. You can't have one without the other. So, and the universe is really helping you expand in these ways. And I'm also hearing to let some of you know, listen and watch for some synchronicities that will help you in determining what your next step will be. So, and then on this bottom row here, we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And we have the Four of Wands. I love that the last card is the Four of Wands. So I feel like some of you need a little nudge or a little push to move forward in this next cycle. And some of you may be feeling restricted in the mind space because perhaps the way that you have been doing something is all you know, or it is something that you are familiar with. But really allowing this energy to not be so constrictive, not be so fixed. Remember, Aries is a cardinal sign. So Aries is a great sign to get initiated with, but there's also a level of having some mutability. I feel some page energy also coming through, and that really is tapping into being open for new ways of learning and expressing, and new ways of bringing income for some of you. So, and then we have the Ten of Swords reversed and the Four of Wands. So I'm going to clarify this Ten of Swords. Spirit, why is the Ten of Swords here? Hesitation is what I'm hearing. Spirit, can I get two more to clarify this, please? There's that page energy, Page of Wands. And can I get one more, please? Yeah. Some of you are emotionally unsatisfied with something. And the advice or the clarification for this Ten of Swords is to rest and to expand, have fun, allow yourself to be a novice in something. And that will help you get out of this discontent energy. I feel like some of you have been doing something for so long that now it's just like, okay, I'm bored. What's the next thing for me? What can I expand on that will help bring me satisfaction and joy, and also help other people do that too? And for a lot of you, it is shifting environments. It is getting uncomfortable and being able to really pull in new people, new surroundings, new beginnings, because something is asking to be closed out and to end with this ending card. And by doing this, this will move you into that Four of Wands, very celebratory energy. This energy is really about flowing and being in that creativity piece with the universe and your guides. So once you allow something to fall away, it opens up your field and your energy for new expansive opportunities. And a lot of us are being pinged with this exact lesson right here. And it may not make sense logically, but in this new vibration that the world and earth is shifting into, we are being called to step into our mission of why we're here. And that is being reframed for a lot of people. So I'm going to pull some advice and see what is happening further for the collective. Spirit, what advice? Strength. A lot of Leo energy out on the table. Having that confidence and trusting your inner compass to know that this shift is right for you. And some of you may need to rest and meditate before making a hasty decision. But if your foundation, if your finances, your foundation is okay and safe, then this is saying go for it. Go for the thing that you have been questioning or wanting in your life. Because there's another Page of Wands here. So that page energy is very, very present in a lot of your fields. Yeah. Yeah. So we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of you have been through a heartbreaking cycle, a cycle that has been disappointing. Maybe you have experienced some betrayal and maybe not seeing or valuing your worth. And under that is the Queen of Pentacles. So coming out of this, coming out of that heartbreak and that victim mentality and asking, well, why did this happen to me? Instead, the Queen knows why this happened. The Queen knows that she is ever present and ever filled being in her energy because she moved through this. She moved through this heartbreak and this hurt and this pain. And now she's also co-creating with the universe because we have the Magician here. And for the advice, we have the Strength card. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Ace of Cups. So some of you, this could go either way. I feel like it's kind of a blend between relationships and career because the Ace of Cups is here. But some of you are stepping into a cycle of listening to the heart, and there's something that really ignites you and something that fills you up emotionally. And some of you, this may be both, because when we really sink into the heart space in our connections and our relationship fields, it can really help bring out new ways of seeing things, new ways of seeing people, but also new ways of seeing how we are giving ourselves to others. So really sinking into, where can I add more fulfillment in my life? Is it work, career, relationships on all fronts with, spouses, friends, whatever that may be. But this is asking to move into a cycle with passion and vigor and boldness. So, yeah, you become the change. Stop seeking the change outside of you. Really big message for somebody. Spirit, can I get some more energies to help close out this reading for my Tarot Collective? Spirit, what other messages? Give. Comfort. And Spirit, can I get one more? Surrender. All right. So I'm just going to read these. Give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another. And this ties back into what I was saying about shifting into the ways that we are presenting ourselves on the outside and how we are serving others. And then we have comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. And then we have surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. Love that. Love it. I hope this reading provided a lot of clarity and insight for everybody moving into this awakened new cycle. And this is also the beginning of the astrological new year. So there's a lot of open possibilities. And it is okay for you to explore and do something that is out of your norm and different if it brings you happiness. And I know a lot of my clients who I've been working with have been kind of struggling on trying to maneuver through their lives. A lot of them are service providers and they are helping others. And now they are seeking a way of doing something on a much deeper level. And this is, I feel, within the same vein. And the world is changing, the world is shifting, and we are being asked to shift with it. And a lot of the times that comes with releasing and surrendering to a new paradigm. A lot of you are shifting timelines right now, and myself included. And it is hard. It's difficult to navigate because you have never been where you are before, and you are moving in a way that you also have never moved before. And it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to not have all the answers. The answers are in you stepping forward and initiating this change. And it can be baby steps. As we know, as we grow something, you don't see the initial fruits just yet. It takes some time, but allowing yourself to nurture and water that is also going to help fulfill this next new chapter. And the fun is in the journey. I think a lot of us get wrapped up in wanting to be somewhere at a certain time, or we should be at this next level within a certain amount of years, but there's so much growth that happens along the journey, and there's so much insight that we gain from that. And just be open to the journey, be open to the expansive opportunities that are coming your way. So thank you so much for being here, and please like, share, subscribe. And if you are somebody who purchases candles and sprays and stuff from my shop, We are going to be at the Punk Flea Market, not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after. So if you guys want to jive with us, we will be there. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here and supporting this channel. It is in the infancy stages right now, but I really do hope that these messages are helping you. So thank you so much. Blessed be everybody. Mwah. Bye.